Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. This is the first video of our LeetCode Top Interview 150 study plan series. In this series, we will solve every important LeetCode interview problem using clear PPT explanation, intuition, JavaScript code, test cases, and dry runs. Today we are starting with the LeetCode 88 merge sorted array. The PPT used in this video and the complete source code are available in the video description, so make sure to check that. So let's start by the understanding the problem. So you are given a two integer array num1 and num2, both already sorted in the non-decreasing order. Now you are also given two number m and n, and the first m element in nums1 are valid values. The last n elements in nums1 are the set to the 0 and they are extra spaces. Your task is to merge nums2 into nums1 so that nums1 becomes the one single sorted array. The most important condition here is you must modify nums1 in place. So let's understand with this with an example. Here nums1 is equal to array of 1, 2, 3 and 000, m is equal to 3. And nums2 is the 2, 5, 6 and n is the 3 here. After merging, the final array should be the 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now notice that everything must remain sorted in there. So the constraint are small, m and n can go up to the 200 and values can be negative or positive. But the key constant is you cannot use any extra space. So we need to be careful with overwriting values. Let's talk about the brute force approach. The key idea is very simple. If we copy all the elements of num2 into the empty position of num1, the last one, the array, and then we sort the entire nums1 array. This works, but it does not use the fact that the arrays are already sorted. So algorithm for this is the first copy all the elements of num2 and into the nums1 starting from the index m. Step 2 is the sort the nums1 array, and that's it. Very easy but not an optimal solution. So let me quickly show the brute force solution first. So for that this merge function is the already given in this problem. So for that we have to first I am looping through the nums2 for let I equal to 0, I smaller than n, I plus plus, and nums of 1 plus m plus I equal to nums of 2 of I, and then sort nums1 dot sort a comma b a minus b. So here I am placing each element of nums2 into the nums1 starting from the index m, and after copying the all element I simply write the sort nums1 in this way, but sorting increases the time complexity. So let me run this. Yes, it works and all the three test cases are passed. So this solution is correct, but it is not optimal for the interviews. And the time complexity here is the big of m plus n log m plus n because of sorting, and space complexity is the big of 1 ignoring internal sorting space. But again, this solution does not efficiently use the sorted property, so interview accept a better solution. Now let's talk about the optimal solution. The key idea is instead of merging from the start, we merge from the end. This way we do not overwrite useful values in nums1. We use 3 pointers I, j and k. Here one point I is the at the one pointer is at the valid nums1 and one pointer at the end of the nums2, this j1, and the one pointer at very end of the nums1 means m plus n minus 1. Then the algorithm is like we compare values from the back. Which value is bigger, we place it at the end. Then we move the pointer and We repeat this until all elements from nums2 are merged into the nums1, and any remaining elements in the nums1 are already in the correct position. So let's do quickly a dry run. So here I have the nums1 1 2 3 and 0 0 0. Nums2 is the 2 5 6. So first we compare 3 and 6, this one and this one. For that we have to place the 6 at the end at this position. Then we have 3 again and 5 this time, and at this time we have to place 5 at this position. Then again 3, but this time 2. So now we have to place the 3 at this position. Then 2 and 2 both are equal, so just place at this position, and 2 and 2 place 2. So and finally the array is fully sorted. This approach is very clean and safe. So let's move to LeetCode and write the code for this. So let me just, so this solution interview actually accept this one. First write the 3 pointers. Let I equal to m minus 1, let j equal to n minus 1, let k equal to m plus n minus 1, and start a loop. I write the while loop here, and it j is greater than equal to 0, and first we have to compare the values. If j is greater than equal to 0 and nums of 1 of I is greater than nums of 2 of j, then we have to update the value of nums of 1 of k equal to nums of 1 of I, and I minus minus. Else if nums2 value is greater than nums1, then update the nums1 of k equal to nums2 of j, and again j minus minus, and every time we have to update the k, whether the nums1 greater or nums2, there is no matter, k is updated every time, k minus minus. So let's run this. Yes, it passed all the test cases. So here I am starting with the pointer I, j and k. I is at the last valid element of the nums1, means m minus 1. J is the last element of nums2, means n minus 1, and pointer k is at very end of the nums1, means m plus n minus 1. And I compare values from the back and place the bigger one at the index I, index k, like nums1 of k, nums1 of k. This avoid overwriting useful data, and the loop run until all the elements of num2 are merged, means j is greater than equal to 0. So this solution runs in a linear time and uses the constant space. Now the time complexity for this is the big of m plus n, and the space complexity is the big of 1. This solution interview accept, and always, so there are some key takeaways, and in this always use the given constant, like here we see the values are very small, but we have to give the solution in place solution. And when arrays are sorted, 2 pointer techniques are very useful and powerful even. And in place problems often require reverse traversal, and the brute force is fine for understanding, but optimal solution matters in interviews. So that is for the LeetCode 88 merge sorted array, and this was the first video of our LeetCode top interview 150 series. And if you found this helpful, please like the video, share it, and subscribe to JDCodebase. The PPT and source code and series links are available in the video description. See you in the next problem. Happy coding.